Hey there viewers, my name is Torinski and welcome back to another Hades run. When we last left off here, we'd had an unfortunately early end to our last run. We were a bit too focused in our Zeus wounds there, but fortunately at the end of the run, we did get to see a little hope in that Skelly is asking us to do a special task for him. I'm still not sure how I feel about it overall. I definitely don't want to kill him because I enjoy his company a lot, but that's pretty selfish. So I feel like the right thing to do is to listen to what Skelly wants. You know, I'm definitely going to miss getting to chat to him every time. You know, for all we know, there's going to be some kind of subversion here. Skelly's a sneaky little buddy. But yeah, having gone through the house at the end of last episode, we're free to jump right into this, and I guess nothing to do but take out our friend here. Maybe dash strike around a little bit. I'm so used to the mouth on fists that everything feels wrong about this.
Finally, free, boyo.
Oh no, really?
Farewell, Skelly.
It is final.
What?
Oh no.
Got you pretty good again, didn't I, boyo?
Subversion.
I am asking you to get me out of here. All that stuff about your blade and your aspect, I mean, you ate all of it right up.
I did. It definitely ate me up inside too.
It appears I've been the victim of an elaborate prank. Not sure that I appreciate it, Skelly.
It's what we
What if I
deserve,
didn't
Zay.
hit you again? How would you like that?
Whoa. Now, come on, boyo. It was just a joke. I figured things could lighten up a little here. Don't need to do anything rash.
Very cute.
Then no more tricks like that again.
Oh, so now there's more, or there are more bars, I should say. I'm guessing I can't just zip out and back in and interact again. Ooh, I can. We're
Skelly,
finally handing over
while I know your
ambrosia.
services have already been paid in full, your sources ought to know you've been doing an excellent job. So much so I wanted to give you this.
Is that a vintage bottle of ambrosia, pal? I never even thought I'd get to try a thing like that. I mean, what am I here? You know what? I want you to have this. To symbolize our friendship and in case you ever need a hand out there.
Oh, we get stuff again.
Skelly, mate, you really shouldn't have. Do you have any
Companions.
idea how hard to find this is?
Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold up. What? Entry complete. Yes. Go through here. Undiscovered. Oh, right. Didn't we... Previous episode, a long time ago, I believe. I think it's in this, because there were...
That one looks
Yeah, the little locked things at the bottom here. Interesting. Your summon creates a distraction with 250 health, provoking foes to attack it until it dies. And it's, oh, left trigger. Okay. X uses 1 per escape attempt. Ooh, we can give it ambrosia. Go for it. Guessing it used one up?
Rib, this
Oh,
one's for
no.
you.
It's just letting, like activating it or something. There we go. That one did work though, because now we're up to 2 uses per attempt. I mean, we have a whole bunch of ambrosia, so can I
You are
just
all set.
max uses 5? That seems pretty cool. But we also had to come here in general because I should have given this more thought, but I have to make the decision if we want to go with the usual here or if we want to switch it up. For the first time in a long time. Could even go with like the old standbys. Still have been wanting to do a pierced butterfly run with a weapon better suited for it. Guess maybe let's look at the weapons first. Because if we're gonna change things up here and get a little weird, I mean, I'm tempted to do the fists just because we just got a new ability. So that might allow us to go just a little bit further than we were previously able to. But I was also kind of interested in switching it up a bit.
Let's go, Coronach.
I was mostly interested in Coronach because Coronach was my favorite a long time ago, back when we were still constantly switching which one of these we used. But okay, Celestial Shringa, Shared Suffering. Was hit by your special, take damage when you attack any foe for the next 7 seconds for 30% of attack damage. Okay, good for groups. Your cast loads into your next attack, firing on impact. That interests me. I'm curious what kind of casts we'd use with this. We have a lot of Titan's Blood. Because, yeah, if we're getting a little bit weird here and changing things up, we might as well go all the way and try something new, right? Special automatically seeks foes that were last struck by your attack, but goes down in number of shots. And Seeking Special is also pretty cool. It's either the cast or the special, hey? We've gone in with the Aspect Beggars before, and I do really like it. But thinking, what's some drop time? Is that more time or less time than normal? I'm not too sure. But if I unlock this, okay, Bloodstone drop time goes down as we increase its level.
Show yourself.
Here's how much this will cost all in all. It's getting very expensive, but it goes up to level 5, right? Let's do it. Very expensive. But hey, if we're going at it, let's go big. Holy, look at this thing. That's a fancy looking bow. But okay, a little too early. It's about there. Been a while since we did this, but I believe I like to dash and then fire off a shot. I'm too slow on the releases here. Okay, well, it's going to be interesting at the very least, but I probably will change one of these. So, now the question becomes, and I promise I won't take too long making these decisions, but do we want to go Pierced Butterfly, or a bit more of our usual and rely on stuff like the Acorn and the extra Death Defiance in the final couple of rounds? You know what, I expect there might be just a little bit in terms of growing pains as we first make our way through with a different weapon than the Malphon Fist. So maybe, just maybe, we will start off by paying homage to how we used to do it, even though we might end up switching it up and trying to bait out specific boons as well, because that could be interesting now that we're getting real wacky with it. But I think we'll go with this. Sorry, Skelly. I'll finish you off before we leave. It's just unfair otherwise.
The heat gauge isn't going to do me any favors here.
Oh, right. No, we go down in heat with other weapons. Holy, forgot how this game worked. Well, dang, I apologize for the waste of time, but maybe we will end up going back in with this. We just spent all of our Titan's blood, unfortunately. Do we not change a thing? Oh gosh, how embarrassing. And I already went through the doorway and back, so it's not like I can just reload either, I don't think. We're stuck with this one here. So, the cutter pulls, deals damage, and we get a bonus to our cast. And oh, and our attack. Interesting. Dang it. How high can I get this one?
Reveal your secrets.
Level 4. Okay. Not necessarily totally irredeemable yet. So we go in with... Okay. We put our weapons way here. Oh. Interesting. Well, actually, good thing we came back here. I didn't notice the prophecy. Oh, no. It's just a new prophecy. Find a way to pardon Sisyphus. Interesting. But... turns out we are doing pretty much as much housekeeping as we normally do at the starts of these runs, and we have to talk to everyone still. But,
Zagreus.
oh my gosh, what? You weren't here before. Interesting. Okay, Titan's Blood costs Ambrosia. Finally using Ambrosia. Costs. Oh, diamonds to do this. We don't really use diamonds anymore. Do you know what?
I'll take that deal. I'll buy the Titan
At
blood.
this point, I'm kind of flailing in my active mistakes, but we're gonna have to deal with it. I guess we'll talk to Meg while we're here.
And I'm willing to make it worth your while if you'll hear me out.
A proposition, Zagreus. Let's hear it then, while I'm in a charitable mood.
It's about Sisyphus. If I can get my father to alleviate his sentence, would you just ease off of him a little bit? You and your sisters. I think he's suffered quite enough under your whips.
I don't know what you see in him, I swear. But you don't need to ask such things of me. If you can overturn his sentence with Lord Hades, I'd like nothing better than to never see that miserable shade again.
It's a
Interesting. So it's because we unlocked that prophecy. Not able to talk to you yet, though, so thanks for the musical outro there, Orpheus. But okay, I think. Oh, after we do this. Oh, there was one unlocked.
I guess I'm
Son
glad
Skelly.
Skelly's not permanently dead.
I'm very glad. That was like getting a nice chat in with Skelly, and we're still trying to unlock the statues. I was kind of concerned about killing off our buddy before finishing that.
Far greater
But,
gods than I once
okay,
wielded you.
here goes nothing. Aspect of Talos, or
Looking good.
as I call them, the Infinity Gauntlets. But, Magnetic Cutter. Oh, interesting. And then I deal bonus damage. Okay, I see this works now. You can dash up her as well. Very cool. So still changing stuff up, but not quite in the way we expected at the start of this episode, because it had been so long since I used any other weapon that I completely forgot how the whole dang thing worked. But after that awkward stumbling block, we're officially ready to jump into the run here. And it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out, trying something new. I like seeing Denver right away. We should have given her nectar.
And Hera surely would assist as well, young Sprout. Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
That's good. So we're trying not to get discovered by anything. But, ooh, I wish the Frost Strike was slightly stronger here. Crystal Beam is interesting with the increased damage as well. But I might want something a little more close range and personal that I can rely on a bit more. So, special or attack? Really want it on the attack, but want a higher purity, or higher security these days, as I combine the words, but a higher tier of rarity. There we go. Should have maybe re-rolled this, hoping for coins or nectar would have been nice, but a little late. Noticed, or thought about it right after I went through all the usual inputs. But yeah, definitely not too much of a discernible difference so far in the run. I guess we're actually stronger than we're used to because of the buckle, or the shattered shackle, not a buckle, shackle, very different objects. But that'll definitely be, yeah, interesting not relying so much on our usual dodge chance.
Let me in on something, Zach. How did you gather up so much ambrosia there? I mean, sometimes I think the stuff is plentiful up here, but you are positively swimming in it, man.
I was before, just a bit ago. Okay. Hangover on attacks. It's interesting, but we have amplified damage to our attacks right now, so I am kind of a bit more interested in attempting to get a percentage increase to their attack damage so that maybe it stacks in a bit more of a meaningful way. I guess even just having the 50% bonus on its own is pretty solid, and then maybe the hangover damage on top isn't too bad. I guess things don't fully stack, or don't stack multiplicatively, so Oh boy. Do we keep going for just filler slots? Hold out for a better attack? Maybe. I do want something that's just straight up boss fighting attack. So I'd love to see, I think Athena's deflection attack is one of the most solid ones.
What is it now?
Just because it will protect us now that we're no longer going to be dodging. Means, yeah, we're actually going to have to dodge attacks the proper way instead of just crossing our fingers and hoping things work out. Also keep glancing down for the little clock winding down in the corner from the lambent plume. It's almost sad not seeing it down there anymore. Maybe I'll have to do the timed run path or pact of punishment just to experiment a bit or get that sense of urgency back. But yeah, I guess it's almost tempting not to grab an attack boon on this floor, or not until the end of the floor, because of the Shattered Shackle. Man, it's a good thing we're not trying to clear them quickly, because keep leaving little stragglers hiding in corners. I haven't really used my magnetic cutter, but there's been no reason to. I mean, taking stupid damage, but it's not exactly magnetic cutter related. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try it out, but I would just see a double, especially since we have potential for duo stuff here. No, maybe not, because it's the icy wine effect, I believe, right?
Whichever god I don't pick
Oh,
will be pleased.
that's interesting. So, Demeter's Wrath is a bit worse, or quite a bit worse. But if we can get the cast from Dionysus, then there's a chance to get the duo Icy Wine, I think, to augment that. I think I'm gonna risk it. Sorry, Demeter.
You know what it's all about.
Ooh. Not a great tier, or a great rarity. Is it still worth it? And we're not doing very well in the rarity department in general this run so far. Positive outlook is also alright, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of why we did things in this order. Let's, yeah, try and experiment a little bit. See if we can maybe get something really good early on here.
You've made there, Zagreus. As you grow long in years, perhaps you shall learn better judgment as to whom to trust and whom to never, ever disrespect.
Yeah, no, she's just right. I already regretted my decision upon making it, so. Okay, don't have to be fast. Let's just, oh geez, not take damage. Oh my gosh, the wrath is so bad. Let's not jump into those again, shall we? Oh, there's one there. The void opening up right in front of us. Okay, just a couple more here. Took a bunch of damage, but it was definitely just my bad there.
Enough. I do not hold to grudges, Zagreus. You've my good graces, and my temper's cooled for now.
Okay. So, we didn't get the wacky effect right away, for the duo, but it's both kind of interesting. I mean, I think I'm gonna go with the call, even though after last run, I was hoping to have a bit more diversity in which Olympians we took, but I do really like Demeter's Call. Snowburst is really tempting though, because I think ideally we're going to use our special to drag enemies in and then launch our Festive Fog at them, and then this will chill them enough to hopefully slow them down. Deals a bit more extra damage too, so it's almost like we got the rare level of Festive Fog. It's interesting, but I think I will go for the early call. Super early call, actually.
What's in the well this time?
Maybe we should heal, but I'm gonna risk just do my best to try and play it a little bit safer, not step directly into damage and stand in the middle for the next little while. Okay, let's see Poseidon here. If it's a good attack, we'll still pick up this one, but we will have to see. So I should be using my magnetic cutter. I think that, yeah, we can see the little purple wheel effect happening on that buddy. So that went really well.
To bits.
I'm happy with that one for sure.
Why, little Hades, there's a certain chill about you. Meaning you received an ice-cold blessing courtesy of Elder Goddess Demeter, correct? Now, personally, I think water's best in liquid form, but who am I to judge?
It's funny. First I thought he was just rude, and then I remembered who he was, and it is pretty funny. But God Gauge, all I saw was God Gauge charges up faster, but we don't plan to take damage. Don't be ridiculous, game. Never. So we could take the attack. We will be ready to switch off of Shattered Shackle for sure, because we've already replaced all of our facet slots with boons, but it opens us up for a couple of more duo effects, and we can also hope for something like wave pounding, and then all these effects start to add up. So let's not think too much about it. And, ooh, Sisyphus. Okay, maybe we can talk to Sisyphus and learn something, and do something to pardon our buddy here. Yeah, let's gift you nectar again.
You know, I think I'm growing more accustomed to relating to a giant stone.
Okay, still not talking to us.
Cheers.
Oh, we did get the boon again, so +7. Oh, I thought it was going to be the same every time. So last time we got an increase in the amount of gold we got. I think it was 7%. So we have 5% damage reduction. Wow. Thanks, Boldy.
There's something you like to do for entertainment out here, Boldy? Or just, I don't know, take it all in, I guess?
My shattered shackle's practically like new there, Prince. Minus the part where it's still broken and all that. Nice work.
Right, I kind of forgot that we did plan an episode 2 back to wear the Shattered Shackle here, but I thought that's how we interacted with Boldy, and then we seemed to kind of figure that
It's
out.
been of help through my repeated treks across this realm, all thanks to you. You sure you don't want it back?
Absolutely not, though truly I appreciate the sentiment. I'd rather have a look at the old boulder there than a symbol of the time I first got stuck here, when I wasn't doing quite as well.
Okay, so no new information on how we might potentially be able to pardon our buddy here. But let's definitely take the money as per usual. Thanks, pal. And we'll definitely reroll a key, because we haven't used any of our rerolls yet, surprisingly enough. No, we'll even burn 2 of them, because yeah, I'd prefer something more tangible. We don't necessarily need the money right now, but it helps in the long run.
That is far enough.
This is a rough room to be caught in. And being reminded that we have separate heat levels for each weapon, this makes me realize that we wanted to get every single weapon up to max heat level. This game has a whole lot of stuff in it. So I guess it makes sense why a lot of the conversation timelines have been so long and had so many new things to talk about with everyone, because the game definitely expects you to spend a lot of time. Here's what the average time it takes to do a full playthrough where you see all of the base content without repeats. So we've been playing through a decently long time here. I never used my call, which I definitely should have. We had a greater call for a long time there. Just at one point wasn't even paying attention. So we lost a bit of health, but I think that was, weirdly enough, most of the damage happened before the phase where I was looking at the camera and not really focused on anything. Interesting.
Here I am.
Jeez, get out of the way of that. Oh, I thought I stood on the pressure plate again for sure. But, man, I'm still kind of rushing. Keep forgetting that We have all the time in the world. We should play each and every room like an Embarrass gate. Beautiful. Style points at the end there as well. But okay, there's a heal. What are we seeing? Ooh. Oh, wow, more money. I mean, I'll definitely take it, but we're rolling cash here. Hopefully we see a shop soon. But I'm expecting this next chamber to be the entrance to the Fury fight. Could be wrong, I guess. Ooh, I guess after just talking about not rushing, we did just put ourselves in a situation with this Infernal Arms, or Infernal something? Trove? Infernal Trove. Put ourselves in a spot with this Internal Trove where we did actually have to rush again. But, okay, we have 5 uses of Skelly, which we haven't used any yet, but that's probably good. I'm gonna just buy the heal, because why not? We have a nice chunk of change right now. But I'm trying to think. We'll probably want to use 1 stack of our new Skelly companion on the Fury fight, and then maybe 1 on the mini boss of Elysium, and then the Coliseum Brothers, and then we have it available once for the gates. Wait, can we use it twice?
For the mirror.
Probably says, right? To do once per encounter, so we couldn't use it twice against our father. Interesting. Ooh, Herber's Skate with the health, which is hit up against a coin gateway here, so we're finally left with a nice easy decision and can guilt-free jump in here. But okay, let's try and play it safe.
What's all this?
Remember that we
Let's see
have
if you're as skillful as you think.
our cast.
Let's go, you wretches. Useless.
Gosh, shielded. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Get me out of here. So I've learned in the past that the crystals, if you want to take no damage, you have to just do constant spirals. Oh gosh. Okay, you're a problem. You're a problem. You're a problem. You're a problem. Okay, I think we did it. Nice. I was worried that at some point I just completely failed to notice we took a hit, but oh boy, that went pretty well. So, I think we go for the shop, as much as the Daedalus Hammer might be kind of nice. We have so much cash, so might as well take advantage of it. Ooh, a fishing spot. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, break to take my drink too. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a long one. Really testing me there. I'm such an anxious trigger finger when we do these fishing mini games. Okay, so I guess we definitely buy this. Hey, look at that, a better version of Snowburst after we had the chance to get earlier. So Arctic Blast is something that we would have loved if we had taken the chill effect on our attack, but unfortunately we chose not to. Ravenous Will is very tempting as well. It's nice to take less damage, and the damage boost is a bit more generally useful than something like this, but I guess 60 damage is probably a lot more than any of this 20% will give us. It just doesn't happen as often. Curious how they map out. But anyway, we did kind of want Snowburst earlier, so we might as well pick that up over here. And then let us make Trophy Shop better, because at base level, it's not very good there. And here goes. Time to see how this all works. Unfortunately, yeah, our keepsake is useless at this point in the run. But pretty good run, so it should be okay. Okay, been a long time since we fought Sydney. Alright, I kind of like fighting Sydney. She has her whip attack, right, and then she has her dash, that shoots, which I am bad at dodging, don't get me wrong. Okay, so we just got our call, but we can wait to see if she dashes here. Yeah. Then, well, we've got her stuck here, just smash away as quickly as possible. I mean, I think it's going well, but it's kind of hard to see if we're taking damage because it's just absolute chaos in here. Jeez, we're definitely taking damage as we stand in the middle of that nonsense, but we are pretty close to just first finishing. There we are. So I thought it was worth it, even though it always endangers us to taking longer than we expect and losing a needless death defiance. But hey, didn't work out that way, so let's just be happy and continue on here. But okay, still shaking off the new feel of the run, getting used to not having the old lamb plume at our side, and trying to use this new aspect. I guess it hasn't been too necessary in most of these early chambers. We were clearing them fairly easily, so no real point in throwing the special in there unless we have to. But hopefully it will come in handy for some of these later fights. I guess we did use it in the boss fight there, and it probably helped out a decent deal. Hard to tell. But we definitely don't need the Shattered Shackle anymore, so could go with the Acorn. This was our old favorite for the Coliseum fight. Definitely good, just saves us some damage. Is there anyone whose boons we want to bait out here? Could go for Dionysus, and then could potentially get the duo we were hoping for. Could be interesting. Demeter, I don't know if I've ever seen Demeter's what's the word I'm looking for? Legendary boon? That's interesting. Who, where is Demeter's thing here? Okay. Athena, Aphrodite, Ares, Artemis, Dionysus, Hermes, Frostbinhorn. Oh, for some reason I thought this was Poseidon, but hidden. Right, he's the conch shell. Okay, well, I love talking, not really have too much there. Do we want to take this in for the boon and maybe seeing Demeter's legendary? Unless I'm just forgetting we've seen before. You know what, maybe we'll continue on this kind of homage trajectory to what we used to do and try it out and see if it still holds up at these heat levels with the new setup here. Oh right, we never used our companion. Man, hopefully at some point in this run I remember to use that. Hopefully before things get too dire as well. Maybe the Hades fight. But, right, I always forget that we can't switch once we've decided. Ooh, gosh. Relearning all the mechanics of the game after it wasn't even a break, but we got so used to our usual that we kind of have to have a couple of growing pains as we get our way on here. I was expecting that to happen with a different weapon, but it turns out even though we're sticking with the fists here to keep the heat level going, still throwing us off a bit. But it seems like we've warmed up now, we have a decent start to the run, and hopefully that continues on as we make our way up to Asphodel here. And so I hope to see you in the next one. I'll see you soon. See ya.